Hello, our word that we're going to be working on learning this time in our AAC is want. So if you have a core board by Saltillo, want is right here. Our core board, want, is right here. So we're going to read our story, and every time you hear the word want, I want you to find it on your AAC device. So here's the title of our book. Our book is called Want. Find that word. I'm going to find it on my core board. Here is want. I like to read. Do you hear the word? I didn't hear it on that page. Do you want to read? I heard that. I heard that. So there is want. Read is right here. All right, so the puppy friend, he says, I want to read. That's Deschutes in the background. I think Deschutes wants to read. Here's another little friend. Do you want to read? Do you want to read? I heard that word. Deschutes is telling me that he wants to read. So he wants to read. He wants to read. Says, I want to read. Here's my friend with their headphones. I bet they're listening to their favorite song. You know, a great song to practice want is I Want It Now by Queen. That is a great song. You can find want, you can hear want lots of times, and you can find it on your AAC device every time you hear it. So it says, do you want to read? Did you hear it? I heard it. I found it on my AAC, want. And here he's saying, I want to read. Let's see if we can find it on this one. It says, I want to read. I want to read. So he asked his friend, carrying all these books, do you want to read? You found it. Here's what he says. He says, I want to go. The end. So he is saying, I want to go. That Hermie, he sure wanted to eat whatever John was eating. Silly Hermie. Don't eat people food. For our activity today, we have a puppy, and then we have some items that he might want. He might want some food. He might want some water. He might want a treat. Or he might want to put on his halter and go for a walk. So there's a couple ways you can do this at home. So you could find a picture on the internet of a puppy, or you could use a squeezy puppy, or if you have a stuffed puppy or kitty, you could play with them. And then you can either pick pictures of things that they might want, or have your communication partner draw pictures of what they might want, or like I did, you could have the objects. So I am going to ask my puppy, I think we'll call him Fred. I'm going to ask my puppy Fred a question. Fred, do you want to go? Do you want to go? I think Fred says, yes, I want to go. I'm going to put his halter on him, and he is all ready to go for a walk. get my core board this time. I'm gonna ask Fred a question. We're done with our walk. Fred, I have a question. I have a question for you. Here's my question. Do you want a drink? Do you want a drink? Yes, he wants a drink. Got my water here. I'm gonna give him a drink. Says thank you. All right, my next question for Fred. Fred, I have a question for you. Here is my question. Do you want to eat? Do you want to eat? He's like, yes, I want to eat. Here you go, Fred. Here's some kibble. Yum, he likes to eat. So those are some ways that you can practice using the word want. I think that Fred wants to play. Do you want to play, Fred? All right, I gotta go play with Fred. While Fred and I were out playing, we took Hermie to the beach. And when Hermie is at the beach, Hermie likes to do one thing. And guess what? It is not get in the water, because he does not like the water. He does not like it at all. When we go to the beach, he wants to dig. Dig, 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 dig. That's what he wants to do. Now we are going to sing a song about want. And we're going to have Deschutes probably in the background, and he is going to, I think he wants to sing with us. I think he wants to sing with us. I want to play, I want to read, I want to do that. I want to eat, I want to drink, I want to do that. Do you want that? I do want that. Do you want that? I do want that. I want to play. I want to read. I do want that. Great singing. We are going to practice writing the word want. So remember, get your marker and get your chopper fingers. Chop, chop, chop. Hold. First, we're going to do it in uppercase letters. So a capital W goes slide down, climb up, slide down, climb up. And a capital W says wa. We're going to do a capital A. Slide down, cross in the middle, ah. A says ah. All right, here we go with N. N is a long line down, hop up to the top, slide down and climb up. And N says N. And then T, long line down and across the top. And it says T. When you put all those together, it says want. Can you say want out loud? Can you whisper it? Want. Can you yell it? Want. Now, if you can't say it out loud, you can say it in your head. So whisper it in your head, want. And then yell it in your head, want. Now when we want, there I said want, to write the lowercase word want, we start down below this line and we do the same. It looks just like this W. We slide down, we climb up, we slide down, we climb up. Wa, W. Say that, wa. All right, here's my A. My A is gonna start like a C. It's gonna keep going around and it's gonna come down and bump the line and it says ah. Say that in your head, A says ah. There we go. All right, the next letter is N. And when you write the letter N, you dive down, you swim back up, and you go all the way over and bump the line. And it says N. You say that in your head, N. N says N. All right, the last letter is a T, and it starts off just like the capital T. It's a long line down, but we cross the middle, and it says T. Now, when we put all the sounds together, this word says want. Can you say that in your head in a whisper voice? Want. Can you say that in your head in a yell? Want. Can you say that in your head in a silly voice? Want. All right, that is how you write and read the word want. Thanks for coming today and learning all about the word want. I hope you'll be practicing using it on your AAC device.